Hey everybody, welcome to History 101, U.S. History up to 1877, and welcome to the first week of the fall 2021 semester. For some of you, this is going to be your first semester in college. For others, maybe the first semester back in college after an extended break. And for some of you, you probably even took classes in the summer and you're just plowing away at your college goals and your college career. Whatever your disposition coming into this semester may be, you are here and you are working toward achieving some very specific goals in college and probably some professional goals that are tied to your college journey as well. I just want to welcome you to this class and say thank you for being a part of this class and that I am happy to be a part of this class and that I'm here to support you as you work toward achieving your college goals and ultimately your professional goals. I'm going to try to accomplish a couple of things in this video. Really, I just want to introduce myself to you. Not that you need to know much about me, but that way you just get to know who your instructor is a little bit. And I want to go over some of my philosophies and how I've structured this course, and also show you how to look at this week's module and tackle the coursework that we have ahead of us this week. All right, so I'll start by introducing myself. My name's Olin Budke. I've been teaching college level history for about 2.5 years, and I've done that at a couple of different colleges, so Modesto Junior College, obviously, and then West Hills College, which is located down in Coalinga in the South Valley. I love teaching history. It's not all that I do. I also work full-time for the Fresno Police Department, and I love that as well. But no matter how much I have going on, at any point during the semester, I want you to know that my students are always a priority to me. And I say that so that you feel encouraged to always reach out to me and send me an email anytime you're feeling challenged, anytime that you don't understand the content or you don't understand what's expected of you or required of you in an assignment. I want you to feel supported 100% of the way. So always feel free to send me an email. I also am going to emphasize that because of the way that I've designed this course. This course is designed in an asynchronous format. Now, there are some reasons for that, but what it ultimately means is that a lot of the work that you do in this course is going to have to be self-driven. All right, every week at the start of the week, I'm going to give you a module that has all of the course content and the schedule for the week all loaded into it, and all you have to do then is just start chipping away at it and meet the due dates for the assignments or the quizzes that are due that week. All right, but we don't have an assigned day and time where you're required to log into Canvas or you're required to attend an online lecture. I don't have that. And I do that so that it allows any of us that have competing schedules, whether it's, our schedule at school or our schedule with work or just, our family life, that makes it difficult to be online at a specific date and time each week. I still want you to be able to achieve a good result in this course and pass this course. And so by setting it up asynchronous, it allows you to log in when you have time each week and work on the assignments and prepare for the quizzes, as long as you're completing the assignments as instructed by the due dates, and as long as you're completing the quizzes or exams by the due dates as well. All right, so it's going to be incumbent upon you to log in every Monday and know what's assigned to you that week and know when it's due, and then be wise about mapping out the amount of time and effort you need to put in order to meet the assignments and the quiz due dates each week. But otherwise, I leave it to you to manage your time effectively in a way that works with your schedule. So it's self-driven in that capacity. But again, I'm still the instructor. I still love teaching, and I'm still here for you. So even though a lot of it's going to feel self-driven and independent, I structure things in a way that allow us to still collaborate with one another through some discussion assignments. And again, I'm always here to answer any questions for you, okay? So please always feel encouraged to email me when you're feeling challenged or you have any questions, and I'll try to respond to you within 24 to 48 hours. But if it's been 2 days and you haven't gotten a response from me, just send me another email, and give me that extra nudge and say, hey, Mr. Budke, I had this question. I'm not sure if you saw my previous email, but here's what I'm hoping to find out. And that gives me another chance to respond to you. I want to get the answers to you as quickly as possible because I know a lot of times you're depending on that information in order to meet the due dates of the coursework in this class. All right, so always feel free to reach out to me. You can also reach out to your peers in a couple of ways. So there are a couple of discussion forums that will be open to you all semester long. The course Q&A discussion board allows you to ask questions about the class, about the coursework in the class, and allows me to then answer those questions or one of your peers to answer those questions in that forum, and it allows everyone to then benefit from that Q&A discussion. If you have more of just a general, want to connect with your classmates type of post that you want to make, or you want to set up an online or even in-person study group, the Student Lounge is another great discussion board that's going to be available to you all semester long. So I encourage you to use that to feel more connected to your peers in this class. All right, there are some modules that I want you to go through this week. I want you to go through the research paper module so that you understand what's expected of you in the research project, and how I've scaffolded that into 3 steps with different due dates. So read the instructions, read the topic and the prompt, know where to find your sources. I give you all of the sources for the research paper. So just go through this so you are aware of what's coming down the pipe as far as the research paper in this class. There's a course introduction module that I want you to go through this week as well, just giving you some really valuable information and tools about this course and how it's structured and why it's important, and some things to know, and again, resources available to you. Go through this as well this week. It's quick, it's easy to get through. And then here's your week 1 module, and this is how your modules will look pretty much every week. So next week you'll see a week 2 module that looks similar to this, where you're going to have an overview with a welcome page that gives you an at-a-glance look at what is assigned to you that week, and what the due dates are. And then you'll have a lecture, you'll have some learning aids that are there for you to supplement your learning. Okay, now let me just kind of give you some more context there. The learning aids are optional. So if you're more of an auditory learner or a visual learner, the learning aids will often be supporting videos that are just there to supplement the textbook so that you can get some more context and better understand some of the themes and the concepts that we're looking at each week. The lecture, and this might sound strange to some of you, is also optional. All right, and a lot of instructors probably would say the lectures are the source of your learning, or certainly a required part of your learning. For me, I want you to watch the lectures and listen to the lectures, but I also know that it's hard to follow lectures a lot of times, and people can just tune out. Right? So what I do is I use the textbook as your main primary source of learning in this course, okay? And the lectures are there to supplement the textbook, and the any learning aids like videos are there to supplement the textbook content as well. All right, so the textbook is where all of you can go to get all of the answers that you need and all the information you need. And I'm going to guide you through each chapter that we cover with a note-taking guide. All right, and that note-taking guide you'll find in the assignment materials of each week's module. And it's just going to have a series of questions that you need to answer as you go through the textbook chapter, okay? And I even give you some reference pages of where you can find that information in each chapter. So use this to your advantage for a couple of reasons. One, you need to be detailed in your answers to these note-taking guides, but in doing that, you're going to be creating your notes for the week, which you will be submitting and you'll be getting points for. So take advantage of it for those points that are there for you to grab, right? If you're just doing your job and reading the textbook chapters each week and you're taking notes according to that note-taking guide, automatic 5 points should be coming to you each week for the notes. All right, but also those notes are going to serve as your study guide for the quiz or quizzes that are due each week, and then ultimately your exams as well. So they serve both the purpose of giving you assignment points and helping you succeed on the quizzes and later the exams as well. All right. Now this week we have a kind of a meet and greet or get to know your classmates assignment. And then we also have a course intro quiz. This is just to make sure that you're going through this course introduction module and this research paper module so that you're identifying some key information and key dates for this course. So make sure you take this by Thursday. But this is how your modules will look pretty much every week. So Monday you'll log in, you'll see, next Monday you'll see a week 2 module that looks very similar to this. All right, and so on and so forth. So this week we have a couple more modules to get through just so that you are familiar with some of the expectations in this class. But after that, it'll just be one module each week. All right, again, use each other through these discussion forums. Use me by emailing me anytime you have any questions or you're feeling challenged in any way. I am here for you, but I hope that you have a great start to this week, great start to this course, and I hope you have a great first week of your semester.